going up against the Atlanta Braves. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And today's starter, number 70. What do we have on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Just about to get... Underway, Luis Arraez stands in. Line drive. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. One out man at first. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Ball inside. Hey!
That one kicks away from the catcher. Hung up in a rundown now. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out.
That's really frustrating right there. Should have had plenty of time to move up safely with the ball getting away, but they still threw out the runner.
That one way inside. Two down, nobody on. In the air to left center. And that's the third out. Back here in Atlanta. And taking the ball for Seattle, Tarik Skubal. What should we keep an eye on here? Leading off, Elly De La Cruz.
Inside, ball one. Ball, that's off the plate.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Jake McCarthy in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ellie looking to steal. In the air out to center. Rodriguez racing after it. Makes the catch, one down. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Check swing, no appeal. Ball one. Man at first, one away.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Ellie on his way to second. Fair ball. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only one out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. That one carrying. See you later. An absolute smash to left. So two down. Here's Josh Young. Fires over to first. And that ends the inning. Back at Truist Park, we move ahead to the top of the second now.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
That's a ball.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ballgame.
Oh, he can't squeeze it. Still able to fire over, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Stepping in, Jordan Walker.
Belly threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Oh, 0-2 now. On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Olsen. Now 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, Brendan Donovan. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
That pitch just misses the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
3-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Three-two. Swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. So now to the plate for it. Drake Baldwin. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. Skubal, 29 years old, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2018.
Nope, that's foul.
Ball one there. And that one hit to first. Can't glove it cleanly. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Jordan Beck next up for the Braves.
Ball one.
Here's a 1-1. That's out to center field. Rodriguez on the move. And there's 2 away. Michael Harris II digs in now.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And now here is Elly De La Cruz. That is the inning. Back here in Atlanta and stepping in for the Mariners, Anthony Volpe. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Timeout.
Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Pitches in there. That is strike 2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And now it's Dalton Varsho. That's in there. That's strike 2. This one in the air center field. Harris has a beat on it. Out number 2. And now the DH, Angel Martinez.
Angel Martinez.
No, inside.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. Strike one. On the ground to the left. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Bottom of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Jake McCarthy.
Jake McCarthy.
And that's bunted out in front of home plate. Not in time, infield hit.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
Man at first, nobody out. Runner on the go. This one in the air right field. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. He'll score easily. And they lead by 4. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Ball.
Olson in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Going to count 1 and 2. Now he breaks his bat. And there's one down. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He had a big 3-run homer in his first trip. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second. First and second, 1 out. Josh Young next up for the Braves. Rodriguez settles underneath it. 2 down. 2 outs, runners at first and second. And next for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball. Hard hit left side. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back at Truist Park, here's the Mariners leadoff man, Luis Arraez. And that one fouled off. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that's a fair ball. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
No, they didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
Over to Albies. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. 1 out man at first. Adley Rutschman up next for the Mariners. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Nope. That's inside.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Rodriguez over at first with 1 away. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball popped up. That's a hit. Throws to second. They take the force out. Play is made, 2 out. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Gets him to chase after that one. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. Bottom of the fourth, so here's the Braves designated hitter, Jordan Beck. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Walker under it. And there's one away. So up next, Michael Harris II.
Center fielder, Michael Harris II.
One of the better pitches he's thrown in this game, but he just hasn't been able to do it enough, unfortunately. You know, he could be getting a feel for that slider, though, so maybe that's something he can build off of.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Got him looking. That's out number 2.
Next for the Braves, the shortstop.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Elly De La Cruz. 1 for 2. He caught it behind his back to first, and they get the out. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Jordan Walker. Check swing, went around. Strike 1.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Breaking ball inside. Ball 1.
Nope, outside.
What a stop. Over to first. Got him. Nice play. Brendan Donovan will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Donovan, 29 years old, and he was born in Germany. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for Seattle,
And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Struck out swinging his first time. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. The Braves leading by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And now 2 aboard.
A couple of singles back to back. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And here is Dalton Varsho.
Ball, that's inside.
On the ground to third. Dives, and he can't hang on.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Ahmed Rosario. 1 out, the base is loaded. Big spot for him. In the air, right field. Acuna settles under this one. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. It's 4-1. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Luis Arias getting ready to hit. He's 2 for 2. Right side. And that is that. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jake McCarthy. And he hits a ground ball right side. Guerrero steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Varsho under it. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Olsen checks his swing, appeal to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that's the inning. Back here in Atlanta and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. Rips that one to right. Takes it in for the out. Now the Mariners catcher, Adley Rutschman. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate.
Ball one.
The M's trailing by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Check swing. He went. Strike one. In the air, right field. Acuna on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Guerrero now at the plate as he thought about that one but held back. Out to short. The throw to first, and Guerrero is set down. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Back at Truist Park, now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. Skubal back to work. On the ground to third, and foul ball. 0-1 down. Pulls that one foul. Foul ball still 0-2.
That's a ball. Ball 2.
On the ground to third, and that's just foul. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Braves.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Josh Young. New pitcher for the Mariners, Kirby Yates.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a nod.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Baldwin in the box with one away as he takes ball 1.
That's ball 2.
Young at first, one gone. That's too
Ball
low.
3.
And the count is 3-1. Way out front for strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
2 away. Jordan Beck now at the plate.
Designated hitter, Jordan Beck.
Out to short. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Back in Atlanta Truist Park, and stepping in for the Mariners, Jordan Walker. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And it's a leadoff double to start the 7th.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now here is Brendan Donovan.
Ball in.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out.
We got
Here, the
time.
top half of inning number 7.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
That one
Oh,
misses.
that's out.
Ball 2. Man at second. This one in the air, center field. Now at the plate, Anthony Volpe.
Shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Braves, Will Vest. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Jackson Holliday. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone. Outside low, ball 1. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. Nice grab. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Next to hit, Dalton Varsho.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
In the dirt, nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. 2 outs with a runner at third.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. And that is that. Bottom of the seventh. Now in for the Braves. Mike. Harris the second. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Mason Fluharty.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got it. One away.
Up next for the Braves.
Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Elly De La Cruz. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. 2 down. Jake McCarthy next up for the Braves.
Left fielder, Jake McCarthy.
Popped in the air, left side, Donovan. And that is that. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the Mariners DH, Ahmed Rosario.
Well, it's critical right that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Now it's going to be Luis Arias. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Nice job of driving that The other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next to hit, Julio Rodriguez. That's to third. Steps on the bag for one. Whips it to first on the run. A sensational double play. The switch-hitting catcher will come up to hit. Adley Rutschman. 0 for 3 in this one. Fouled off. He was late. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Man on second, 2 down. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Man, that got him square in the mask.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. New pitcher for the Mariners, Clayton Beeter.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Off the
Yep,
mark
that
there.
ball went out.
Ball 2.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That
That's ball
misses
3.
the zone. 3 balls, no strikes. Swings through that one for strike 1. Well, on his toes, pulls it back over the wall. And now Matt Olson up to hit. Very unusual here. An intentional walk with the bases empty and 1 out. And at first, Ozzie Albies digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
That's a ball.
Beeter, 27 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2020.
What do you got?
Albies tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Olson, the base runner at first with 1 out. And they'll do it again. One, 2 now. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Another homer. His 2nd homer. The 9th. On the mound now, Carlos Sparks.
with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
That clips the zone. That's strike one. 2 runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's fouled off.
Ball.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Varsho moving back for it. And that one is fouled, so we'll try it again. Fights it off. You'll see another. And that's
inside.
The inside edge. Full count now. High fly ball, right field. Walker gets under it. And there are 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Catcher, Drake Baldwin.
And a foul ball. Now a step off the rubber to reset. Two down, nobody on. Tap foul at the plate. Oh, 2 now. No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. So 2 down. Jordan Beck, the next to hit. Check swing called strike. And that's strike 1.
Inside ball.
Hard liner. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Up next for the Braves.
So man aboard, Michael Harris II will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. This one smoked on its way out of here. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 9-1. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. This one in the air center field. And that is that. Back here in Atlanta, we go. The 9th, the Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Spencer Jones. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Tim Hill.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Line drive, speared at first. Olson takes it himself. One pitch and one out. Jordan Walker getting ready to hit. On a line out towards center. And there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Brendan Donovan up next for the Mariners. Check swing.
That's
he
inside.
held up. And it's 1-0. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's just out.
Out to center. One in a blowout. 9-1.
If it's over, it's over. So just don't act like my love wasn't nothing.